We're back.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
The setup for this plot is, like, weirdly similar to Super Mario RPG. It's Paper Mario. Once upon a time, there was a game company called Intelligent Systems. Every now and then, if they were very good, they were allowed to make something that wasn't Fire Emblem. Paper Mario, originally labeled as like during development, labeled as Super Mario RPG 2. And it's probably for the best that it got its own label before it came out, because it's quite different to Mario RPG. And it allows the three Mario RPG series to exist in their own space without feeling like they step on each other's toes. So you've got Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario, and Mario & Luigi, and they're all, like, surprisingly distinct from each other. Paper Mario is also one of the last games released for the Nintendo 64. Hey, Star. Fortunately, it's easier than ever, I guess, to play this at the minute. You just have to subscribe to Switch Online's expansion pass, which gets you Nintendo 64 games, and then you can play Paper Mario. I forget if this was on Wii U Virtual Console or Wii Virtual Console. It was probably on Wii Virtual Console. I don't know about Wii U Virtual Console. Yeah, this was one of the last games released for Nintendo 64 in 2001. It's kind of odd. You think about a lot of video game systems that get their successors. Like, the Super Nintendo still got a bunch of games after the Nintendo 64 released. The NES still got a lot of games after the Super Nintendo released. The Game Boy Advance still got a lot of games after the Nintendo DS was released. But, like, by 2001, the Nintendo 64 was basically dead. And it got 3 games that year. It got Paper Mario, Mario Party 3, I believe, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. And that was it. That was 2001. Play this in stereo, I guess. Yes. Unlike Super Mario RPG, though, this game features Luigi. Which was such a weird omission, I always felt, with Super Mario RPG. Luigi does appear in Super Mario RPG, but only during the credits as a cameo. And it's like, but Luigi is such an important Mario character. It's like, in this game, Luigi doesn't do anything, but he's always here. I am throwing a party at my castle today. Mario and Luigi. I would be honoured if you could both attend. Any guests from distant towns are hoping to meet you. There will be tasty sweets and all kinds of entertainment. I hope to see you here soon. Sincerely, Peach. You invited Luigi too, that's really nice. Alright, let's go. How you doing, Ninja? So Luigi just knows that Mario can't talk. So he's like, okay, Mario, I'll read this to you, because otherwise I'll just have to watch you read it and then read it myself, because you won't read it out to me. Going home, Luigi. So one thing I do really like about this era of Nintendo for Mario is there's a bunch of continuity. Like, the castle here is different, but there's a very clear line to connect it to Super Mario 64. Like, this would be the room that would take you to Jolly Roger Bay, and this would be the room that would take you to Thwomp's Fortress. And, like, they don't. But I like that it has the appearance of it. Hello. Hey, you better go quickly. Its name is Tasty. Tasty. Why should I cook when Peach cooks me everything I need? She cooks me cake. All the cake I could eat. Where's the buffet table? What if you want something more than cake? Then you can eat shit. This is one thing I do genuinely love about the Paper Mario games, though, like the first two in particular. the little personality touches on Toad designs that make them all distinct. Like, I think it's such a neat little idea, and they stopped doing it with Sticker Star. Like, I know it was definitely less prominent in Super Paper Mario, but by Sticker Star, you just had the standard Toads, and that was it. Thank you, Luigi. Wonder if anybody here is from the Bean Kingdom. Rock Mario and Scissors Mario. But we've never seen an appearance from Scissors Mario. But Rock Mario in Super Mario Galaxy was quite fun. We're still waiting for Scissors Mario. She locks all the doors so the guests can't get in there. Her private chambers, but of course, as Mario, I'm allowed in. Hasn't made the cut yet? Nope. I got to talk to the beautiful, the sensual, the voluptuous Princess Peach. I can't believe she locked all these doors. Yeah, can't you tell by my red hat, and the M on my hat, and my moustache? Good for you. Like, this whole idea of, like, the braids coming out of the Toad hat to signify a girl, I think first appeared here. Certainly in a video game, probably first appeared here. There might have been some in Super Mario RPG. But thankfully, it's now something Nintendo can't get rid of because Toadette is a major character as far as Toads go. It's locked. Can I go in there anyway and, eat? Oh, I'm just gonna go in here then. She has a room and she has private chambers. There should be Zelda pictures outside the window. There she is. Peach loves herself a short king. I think this is the first time Bowser just straight up steals the castle. Not the last. Bowser? Got some Toads in it. They must be. How else did Bowser build that floating platform under the castle? That's so fast, Bowser. Let's go. Jumping on Bowser feels like a bad idea because every time you do it in the platformers, it will kill you. Ah, bitch. This time I'll win against Mario. I brought a gun. Hey, your plague attacks won't beat me. I brought a helmet. Stole a star rod from Kirby. Any wish in the whole wide world, eh? And then Bowser just suddenly has huge titties. You're just gonna make yourself stronger? That's boring. You could have given yourself big tits. Oh no. Oh, he does 3 times the damage. I'm no longer Bowser. I'm thinnest. Run, Peach. Use your floating powers. Float out the window. And Peach just stood there. That's right. I will give this game credit, because, like, it's not a case of Peach being, like, a girl boss, or being, like, anything more than she's ever necessarily been. Like, she gets kidnapped, but she doesn't take it sitting down. She can't beat Bowser, because, of course she can't. He's Bowser. But that doesn't mean she sits around doing nothing while she waits for Mario to rescue her, and I like that. We'll see it as we go. Did you shoot lightning indoors? Quick, Peach, jump out the window and float down. Familiar music cues. The Star Spirits. Legally distinct from the 7 stars of Super Mario RPG. Everybody, put your hands in the air and send your power to Mario. I think, like, more so than Super Mario RPG, this game creates the idea of, like, good members of previously entirely evil species, like good Goombas, good Koopas. Whereas I think Super Mario RPG really just had you able to talk to specific members of those races, because they weren't trying to fight you, not because they were good. I'm Eldstar. Dude, I'm literally unconscious. Hello. Yeah, I think I was dead. Is it really a village if there's, like, you and one family living there? Like, isn't that basically just 2 houses on the road? How did Goombas carry me? Maybe I have brain damage. I love how just the Mario series in general, because of its lack of interest in continuity, has like a dozen different legends that all basically pertain to the same thing, that's just different. Hello. Oh, this lady seems pretty happy to meet me. I'm Goombario. Goombaria. See, these are nice Goombas. Hello. Goomba. Hello. Goomba. Alright. Well, it was nice to meet you all. Hey, Goombas are hitting on me, it's time to leave. What a quick and simple save system. I just love playing games on a cartridge. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's working. Thank you, Mr. Goomba. Amy Cooper. I like Cammy Cooper as a character. She only appears in Paper Mario. Like the Paper Mario games, as far as I'm aware. Kind of a shame, I think she is quite fun. The main Mario series, when it has a Magic-Koopa sidekick to Bowser, it's usually Kamek. Yeah, but if I go home and get Luigi, like, we can probably beat him up together. Oh, Mr. Goomba just fixed that gate. What a bitch. Yep, it's just another day in the life of Super Mario. Alright. Mind me. I do think it's pretty fun when they do the whole paper bit. Like, I understand Klim's complaints that the paper aspect is kind of needless in this. They do more with it in the sequel, Thousand Year Door. But I do like when they do stuff with the paper bit, like Mario floating down to the ground. I think it's fun. Alright, I'll take a look for it. Yeah. Oh. Now I'm rich. The hammer. Wonderful. Well, I'm not disappointed yet, Clem. I think it's quite charming. More money. Perfect. Oh, Princess Peach doll? What an odd thing. How did Goombaria lose it in a tree? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, did you get mad at Goombari for being here and you stole her dollar? Bitch, I'm Mario. Bitch, it's a me, Mario. Yeah. Wonderful. No, it will do more. This is just tutorializing. It's like, if every attack did 1 damage, there'd be no value to doing any other kind of attack than just a regular one. And the only value you could have of, like, special attacks would be attacks that would hit multiple times. It is generally a lower damage threshold than a lot of other RPGs will give you. Like, you're not going to be looking at hundreds of damage per attack. But, like I've said before, I don't think there's really a necessity to having huge numbers. You can have things be just as dramatic with small numbers. A fire flower. I think there could be an interesting setup for a game where every attack only does 1 damage. But you'd really have to, like, work on how you would set that up. Because then attacks would be valuable because they hit multiple times. And, like, that would be the only real value to anything above the regular attack. First strike. Yeah. Wonderful. He has a spike in his head, so if I jump on him, I'll get hurt. Well, I should use the hammer. I think one thing that really helps this game as well is, generally, it has a pretty brisk pace. A star piece. Okay. Oh, he can jump. I was thinking for a second, like, okay, he can't jump, and the game just waits until he's off camera, and just has him spawn in after that. Okay, so don't jump on spiked enemies, don't try and use the hammer on flying enemies. You know, thinking about it, it's kind of odd how Mario's victory pose is a thumbs up and not the V that he usually does. Got him. I don't think they heard you. I hope it's a gun. No, it's mine now. My doll. A star piece. You know, being kissed by a Goomba child isn't quite as rewarding as being kissed by a grown woman. We're just rapping with Mario. You know, we're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's our game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. Power jump badge. Yeah, sure. Teach me, old man. Okay. Go to badges. Press A. Press A. Press A. Press A. Press start. Yes. Ah. Ah. Yep, you know, like every other day of my life. We have a back? Goombario and Goombara. What was her name? Goombaretta? Goombella? Girl Goomba? Goomba Girl? Like, they both want to join me. And the grandpa's like, hey, why doesn't the boy join you? Because the girl's useless. Well, goodbye, Goomba. I don't think you should call it a village if there's literally 2 houses here. Just went to babysit him. He's like, hey, I'm tired of dealing with 2 grandchildren. Take one of them. What is your name? Goombaria, there you go. Yes. Slide right in. I like how the Toad houses, they are inns. I like how they're all free. It's like, oh yeah, it's Mario. He saved the princess in the Mushroom Kingdom so many times. Absolutely will let you stay here for free. Oh, I didn't equip the badge. I should equip the badge. Let's go. Beware of Goombas. Oh no, a Goomba. Yay! Well, you're gonna die. We're halfway to level 2. Perfect. Gotcha. So here's a somewhat interesting idea in this. You never have to worry about partner health or partner power points because they don't have any. So like your partner doesn't take damage and your partner doesn't use points to use abilities. I'm pretty sure. The close call badge. Well, I've only got one badge equipped, might as well use it. Eat a mushroom to gain your energy. Oh, there's 3 of them. Pretty sure there's an action command system to this game. I'm hoping they'll introduce it soon, because I'm trying to do it the same way it works in Mario RPG, and it ain't working. So it's probably like a different method. Boss fight. Blue Goomba. Younger of the 2 notorious Goomba brothers. 6 health, 1 attack, 0 defense. Weaker than his brother, alright. Well, there we go. And Red Goomba. Uh-huh, uh-huh. 7 health. Not really any stronger. Well, see, I can understand why Klim doesn't like this game, based on what he'll have played, because I doubt he'll have played much further than this. And, like, it definitely takes too long for you to start doing more than 1 point of damage. Goomba. Yeah. No, I killed enough Goombas in my time. Hmm. Didn't look too bright. It didn't sound too bright either. Hmm. Oh, there's nothing else there. The Goomba King. 10 HP. Level up. Let's go with HP. Hopefully, we'll just generally do more damage now. Yeah, I'm hopeful that my attack is higher now. Though it's possible my attack will be determined by my equipment. So this isn't really a game for grinding. If you do end up grinding in this game, the end result could end up fucking you over. Because the level up screen requires you to pick, like, HP, flower points, or badge points to upgrade to get rid of the level up screen. If you hit max on all of them, you can't choose them. If you hit max on one, you can't choose it anymore. Hit max on all of them, you can't choose them anymore. So if you grind to the point where you've maxed them all out, your next level up will end your game. You know what? I think King Goomba probably is, like, of regular intelligence, but the Goomba brothers are clearly morons. He built a tower out of the bridge. It's Cammy. Just watching us. Meanwhile, in Bowser's castle... Just, like, have that John Cena meme where, like, he pulls down the thing, like, sticks his head out and says, "Are you sure about that?" Like, have John Cena's head poke out of the mushroom on the mantle there. Are you sure about that? Keeps telling him not to worry. A Wimpola. We have the power of teamwork and anime on our side. Oh. 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 Anyway. Sleepy sheep. Boing. Hammer throw. It requires 2. Let's remove close call then, and we'll put hammer throw on. We're back in Toad Town. See, this is why nobody really panicked when Bowser stole the castle in Super Mario Galaxy. Because it had happened before, and we were just like, okay. Well, I'm going home. Luigi! I mean, you don't have to look after the house, Luigi. You can come with me. Luigi, are you just being lazy today? This is the defense system. They look like pipes, but they're actually cannons. This is where we sleep. I never get the fucking credit anyway. I'm a Luigi, number 1, and nobody cares. Well, bye, Luigi. I mean, in all fairness, Princess Peach did invite Luigi to the castle as well. Like, it wasn't just, hey Mario, You're invited to the castle. It was Mario and Luigi. You're invited to the castle. See, and this is why Paper Mario is better than Mario RPG. Because even though it still has a limited inventory system, you can put your items in storage. You better. Alright, we need to go to Shooting Star Summit. Because that'd be weird, random toad I don't actually know. I'm guessing T stands for Toad. So her name is Felissa Toad. Bonk. Alright, so let's go to Shooting Star Summit. Yes, it is. Okay. Melon. Ah, so that's what star pieces are for. Bubbles. If I remember it. Hello, even-looking toads. How are you today? Alright. I wonder if they're okay. Alright, we have an ad coming up. So we're going to run this ad. And then we'll climb Shooting Star Summit to see what the Star Spirits have to say.
Move this man!
We'll be right back. And we're back.
Who said that? Which one of y'all dead motherfuckers just said that shit? Was it you, String Bean? You skinny ass looking motherfucker? Turn around and say it again. Turn around and say it again.
Also, you can see that pausing the game here does not pause the playtime. It was at 1:15 when we went on break. It was Clem. The bitch. Shooting Star Summit. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Solitaire, man? My lovely. Well, now you can't get up until the next break, Clem. Put this on when you're having sex with a woman. This is a sex soundtrack. I'm doing alright, Miss Soul, today, man. I'm a little bit tired, but we're playing Paper Mario, and, you know, that's good. Yes. Hello. The 7 star spirits. Side of Clem, always. Who brought you here to tell you there's no hope, Mario? Run. Leave this city. We're here. We've gathered you here to tell you something important. The other day, like, nothing important starts with the words, the other day. It is the responsibility of the 7 star spirits to keep the star rod safe and use it properly. Well, you done fucked up, haven't you? Sadly, right now you are not strong enough to challenge Bowser, so you'll have to take Luigi with you. We can give you the titties to fight Bowser and his own magnificent titties. I guess we'll have to do something about it, Goombario. Meanwhile, in Bowser's castle... Mario, I didn't sign up to travel across the entire Mushroom Kingdom. I signed up for adventure, not suicide. Just watch some more, Clem. We're so high above the sky right now, even Mario doesn't have a chance of reaching up here. Unless he finds a cape feather. I mean, it's weird that this kingdom essentially only thrives because some magical beings are granting people's wishes. Bye, Bowser. Enjoy your magical wish, titties. Fortunately, Princess Peach is not a monarchy by popular vote. She is, in fact, a dictator. Who could that be at the window? I wish you'd kill Bowser. And his magnificent Koopa titties. Here's my wish. Go right now and take that Star Rod back from Bowser. Defeat Bowser. Think you can do it? Fuck no. Ask for something easy. I wish my titties were as glorious as Bowser's titties. Don't be sad, Twink. Tell him the cake is burnt. Well, Jafar doesn't wish to be made a Sultan, he wishes to be made the Sultan. So I think, like, there's a difference between wishing to be made a prince, just generally, and the prince of a specific place. Jafar wishes to be the Sultan of Agrabah. It was just a show. I mean, I think it kind of demonstrates, like, what is the value of a title? A title only has value as long as people respect it. It's like we currently have a king. And the king is only the king so long as people say he's the king. If everybody suddenly turned around and said, "You're not going to be king anymore," there'd be no real opposition to that. You can't do anything against that. I really hope Twinkle Star isn't a euphemism for butthole. I do. What badges do you have? Changes the sound effect when Mario is attacking. Would I spend a badge point on that? Yeah, I suppose. Just be quick about it. I need your clothes, your boots, and your badges. The motherfucker just hit me. Lets you use the action command. Now you can use timed hits. Ninja's very aggressive today. Okay, so now you're going to kill Goombario. I'm back. No! Fuck off. Now this time, Goombario, you attack Mario. Is Twink actually on our side, or are you just trying to make us kill each other? Now kill Goombario some more. You're right, maybe we should be practicing on Twink instead. Let's practice to make sure. Let's practice a bit. No. I don't want to keep attacking Goombario. He is my friend and ally. Look how angry he is that I said we're not going to keep attacking Goombario. Oh, hello, Kamek. Show me with praise. He'll give me a raise. Double hit. Gumbario, tell me about this little bitch. This is a Magic Koopa. He's a bitch. Yikes. Double hit. That's right, I'm a Super Mario. Well, he's dead now. Goodbye, Twink. What a fucking weirdo. Oh, he's back. Okay. Goodbye, Twink. What a fucking weirdo. Anyway, back to adventure. Yes. Ah. Cool. Alright. Uh-huh. Really? Okay. It's me, Mario. Okay. Well, before I tell you, you need to make a donation. Yes, indeed. Oh, really? Oh. Dude, that's crazy. And then you were sodomized? Right, okay. So you learn never to try meth again. Okay. The Fortress of the Koopa Brothers. Alright, well, bye. What a weirdo. There's a save block, but is there a heart block anywhere around here? Okay. Okay, so because there's 5 pieces of lumbar lightly scattered across the path, we can't go to South Toad Town. Like, dude, what the fuck? I'm going home. Hey, Luigi. Yeah, look after the house in case Cammy Cooper decides to be a mega bitch and come and mess up the house. I'm feeling rusted. Bye, Luigi. Hello, Toad Town. Every day we train in this dojo to improve the dojo, to protect it from Hojo Jojo. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Oh no, man, you're a buzzy beetle. Okay. Oh, okay. There's no mercy in this dojo. Bada bing. I didn't get any experience for that. Welcome back, Ninja. The first degree. Alright, here we go.
I'm the light bringer. I'm the fucking universe.
Thanks to Twink's training, I'm fully capable of attacking Goombario. And have more debonair. Ooh, goddamn. Yeah, I've seen that before. Bada bing. Again, no experience for that. The second degree. Thank you. I need to go home and rest. Hey, Luigi. Quick, Goombario, get into my bed. Alright, let's go on the adventure. There was a toad house here. And Luigi just slept outside. He didn't have to because it's a bunk bed. Hello. Harakiri. This postmaster's wearing a hat with Waluigi's symbol on it. Oh, Goombario, you've got mail. Goombario, you were a lot stronger than you looked. We figured you were just some punk Goomba hanging around with Mario. Anyway, you proved yourself to us, and showed us that being good is as important as being strong. So, when you come back, do you think maybe we could be friends? Please say yes. We'll be waiting. Red and blue Goomba Brothers. You might be like, surely that's not really Waluigi's symbol. Waluigi didn't exist yet when this game came out, and you'd be wrong. Waluigi did exist by this point. Because this was 2001, this was one of the last games for the Nintendo 64, and Waluigi first appeared in Mario Tennis on Nintendo 64. Hello. Alright. Yeah, they're black toads. Alright, now that it's gone, smash his ball. You know, it's a small thing, but I respect that they have Merlon walking to the area rather than him leaving the house and then just being here. Like, it's such an uncommon thing to see a character actually move through the world. Yeah, look at them, they're black toads. The Koopa Brothers. I mean, toads aren't that colour. A blue-shelled Koopa. Chapter 1. Storming Koopa Bros Fortress. Bitch. Defeated. Perfect. Gotcha. At the end of the day, even though they can fly, they are still just regular Goombas. except for the part where they can fly. Yeah, they have the health of regular Goombas. So 2 hits, and they're done. How you doing, Seek? Oh, hey, Flower Point Restoration. A Dizzy Attack badge. Right jaw. Look at that, they do the Final Fantasy VIII thing, where they follow the path you take. A power block. Gotcha. Damn. Gotcha. You know, this is solidly entertaining so far. Okay. There you go. Be careful of that. And so that makes specific partners useless in battle against specific enemies. We go. Gotcha. And then Goombario. And then Goombario. Look how good of a team we make. Koopa Village this way. You know, there's something about the way the camera turns like that as you go around a bend that just screams to me, like PS1 N64 era. Yeah, fuzzes. Yeah, I hope they don't take my pants. Hello. Yes, I would. Thank you. Yeah, like, I think as an RPG, there's a few interesting things about the whole setup of this in comparison with other RPGs. Like, the inns are free. You have one partner character at a time in battle, but that partner character has no health or ability points. There you go. Why are they just stealing all your shells? Ah. You know, I respect that. I mean, the Cooper brothers are capitalists. Uh-huh, uh-huh. We're keeping it on golden oldies. One of my favourite credits themes. Yeah, I think take the dried shrimp as well. Right, so I'm looking for a blue-shelled Koopa. I don't know, man. If it leaves you out of power to demonstrate, if it leaves you out of breath to demonstrate it, then there's a bit of an issue. There you go. That's right. It's me, Mario. What's going on in here? That's right. It's me, Mario. Hello, Koopa. You say that, but you're out right now. Alright, let's do this. Okay, he went out the other door, Koopa. That's just inappropriate. Bonk. And again. Okay. Damn. let's try it again. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Nope. Yeah, let's take him. Perfect. Alright, they want to do it. Cooper, show them what you got. Oh, they do have ability points. I was wrong. Listen, man. Just be glad that I admit when I'm wrong and not when I'm lying to you. Perfect. I keep hitting them. It should. HP plus. How much is that? 3. I want to get more flower points at the next level up. I think after that we'll get more badge points. Just currently sitting at 5 flower points. There's not a lot we can do with that. We can use like one special like Koopa's special move costs 3, so we can use that once. And then we have to heal. Mario's currently cost 2, so we can use them twice. Hello. Koopa Koop. Alright. Hello. I think. It was behind the bookshelf. Here you go. The Goomba Sutra. The Koopa Sutra? I guess. Alright, we have an ad coming up, so we're going to run the ad, and then we'll be back as we head towards the Cooper Brothers Fortress. And we're back. We're back in the shed. Hello. Don't worry, I'll punish them. Thank you, Clem.
I can't wait till we're teenagers. Then we'll be happy.
You know, it's nice how supportive you are of him. Let's use the Toad House. Hello, I'd like to sleep in your bed. You may have heard, but I ain't afraid no sleeping. I ain't afraid no bed.
Memories broken, the truth goes unspoken. I'm vivid, forgotten my name. I don't know the season or what is the reason. I'm standing here holding my blade.
We're gonna get to Metal Gear Rising soon. And by soon, I mean, like, probably in quite a while. Because there's so many games on the History of Stylish Action between now and Metal Gear Rising. But, like, when we do... I might even be bold and, like, make that a single session stream. So, hey, we're sitting down today to play Metal Gear Rising, and we ain't getting up until it's beaten. There will be blood. Shed. The man in the mirror will nod his head. Yes. You'll be doing overtime for that stream. If I can, actually, I want to get me and my buddy Jesse on mic for that one. Because, like, during the year of PlayStation, I was doing a bunch more streaming on the Discord, just, like, privately. And me and Jesse both joined me for Metal Gear Rising. Like, I played through the whole game in one sitting. And they joined me for that, and it was really funny. They did some really funny stuff. That's where, if you go back on the Discord, where the Weeb Sundowner idea comes from. And like, it was super fun. But no, like, if I'm doing it in one session, I'm not gonna drag somebody into it with me, because that's like a 7-8 hour playthrough. But if I do have somebody with me, I'll probably, like, split it into two, just so we're not draining people. But that's way down the line, though. Like, we've got so much more coming before that. Like, Piano 3 is coming up next this weekend. After that is Beautiful Joe. And then, like, there's a few other things before we finally get to Devil May Cry 3. Which, like, we still need to test out the co-op on that, Ninja. We could see about testing it after stream, actually, if you're available. Because, like, it's still early. I'm probably not going to go for much longer than 3 hours on this stream. Damn it. Perfect. And, like, the idea of doing Devil May Cry 5 co-op, great. The idea of doing Devil May Cry 3 co-op, super exciting. Like, way more exciting than Devil May Cry 5. Ooh. Bitch. Yeah, maybe it's just because, like, I've played so much more Devil May Cry 3. Maybe it's because I feel like Devil May Cry 3 has, like, the better enemy roster, better level design, the more interesting general design. Like, Devil May Cry 5's great, but there's a lot about Devil May Cry 3 I really like, and I feel like it was always just kind of held back by the limitations it had on the weapons and style switching. You could only hold 2 devil arms and only 2 guns, and like changing that so you can have any style, any weapon, and any gun at any time that you've got so far, I think will absolutely change the way that game's played. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. There we go. That almost got really nasty. We were just in time. What about to turn nasty? Yeah, I really should have been playing Devil May Cry 3 on Switch way more than I have been. Like, I've not played with the style switching that far. Or even with the style switching on the PC version. On the HD collection. Yeah, do you think you'd be available after stream, Ninja? I wonder if he locked the door. He didn't lock the door. What an idiot. Oh, there's nothing here. Alright. Should be. Excellent. We'll test it then. It's so fast. Uh-oh. Okay, so... Don't do that. I should work out how much health they have. No, no. Oh. Hello. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Oh, come on. Okay, don't do that again. That sounds really useful. Let's give it a shot. Well, that didn't work. Fucks it up. Alright. Oh, hey, key. Hmm. Hmm. This looks like trouble. You know, I think that worked. I didn't drop anything. What the hell? Excellent. Excellent. Bye-bye. And now with any luck, we'll finish this one before the next turn. Awesome. Yes, Ninja. Is it about how we're still doing 1 damage? I came back to the wrong scene and didn't notice. That's also why the game wasn't taking up, like, the full screen. Because I'm so used to pressing the button that brings us to the widescreen display, rather than the 4x3 display. Because we don't do a lot of 4x... We've not done a lot of 4x3 games lately. I mean, you are drunk. But yeah, clearly I've just pressed the wrong button on the stream deck and not noticed. That's embarrassing. Just have to imagine the fire Mario. He was born in it. Molded by it. Right. Guess they're gonna die in there. Uh-oh, Mario's here. And he goes in a completely different direction. No, we do actually need to do this. It's very important. That's right. I'm Mario. What do you think, Bombette? A menace, you say? But you're pink. Yeah, let's do it. You party member. You knew you could do that the entire time. Kind of a bimbo, aren't you? You're all kind of bimbos, aren't you? Bombat, show me what you can do. Well, Bombat's a girl. You already said so. Alright. You think Bombat would be immune to explosions? I got a bunch of money. Yay. Well, we have another key. Nothing else to do but keep going. And the block's gone, so you can't just drop yourself down into the jail again. Oh no! Okay, and one more. The fortress key. This seems unnecessary. Yeah, we've won some battles. Not all of them, though. Slim, how dare you? Yeah, I think I've worked out Koopa's standard attack. You work very hard. Not in this stream, you don't. Wouldn't this room be above that beginning room? Yes, it would. Excellent. I mean, you're right. Wow, that seems so unnecessary. Damn it. Gotcha. It's okay, Clem. I'll use something better. I'll use a bomb. I can use gun. Oh yeah. Forgot I had that. Wow, that seems really far. Oh no, they've got guns. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, no matter how many times Mario beats Bowser, Bowser always exudes such absurd confidence. Give that a try. We're almost at the next level anyway, so I'm gonna get more badge points on the next level. Perfect. Maple syrup. Dildo. Alright, let's set up some more badges. Yeah, honestly, I just want more passive badges. Oh no. I think we're going to call it here. I don't think we'll get to another save point before the next ad break. And like we've done over 3 hours now. Been quite a bit. This is fun. I'm enjoying this game. I think, honestly, so far its biggest problem in comparison with Mario RPG is that it's a slower burn. I think the writing's still there, I think it's a bunch of fun. Luigi actually existing outside of the credits is nice. And the battle system's fun. I think it not having huge numbers isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because ultimately, like, what's the difference between 3,000 and 300? Yeah, that one wish Bowser made to have big Bowser titties. That one wish Luigi made to have big Bowser titties. Was an odd wish. But yeah, I like Luigi being present. I think he's an important part of Mario. And, like, he doesn't have to be playable, but he should be present. The fact that he wasn't part of the party in Mario RPG always mystified me. See, I have the same feelings about Luigi as I do with Robin. It's like, he doesn't always have to be present, but he's an important part of the world. And when we have something more story-focused, like an RPG, I think Luigi should be there. In some form. I like Luigi because he always gets shit. He always gets the shit. It's like, we probably never will stream Super Mario 64 DS because I don't really enjoy playing through Super Mario 64 anymore. But like, you play as Luigi and you talk to the Toads trapped in the castle and they're all like, fuck off, Luigi. You play through the Mario and Luigi games, and far too many of the characters are like, fuck off, Luigi. Oh, it's Green Mario, what's he doing here? Mario, it's great to see you, and Luigi. And it's like, no. Luigi absolutely hangs with his brother, absolutely carries shit with Mario. Just as capable, sometimes more capable, in some ways. And so, I like Luigi just being there.
No! No!
Plus, because Luigi isn't the main character of the series, he gets to have a personality which Mario doesn't. Like, Mario doesn't get to really be anything. Like, he's blandly courageous. Slim, you missed a reference I made to the Super Mario Bros. Super Show earlier. And, like, it was such a seamless reference. It was great. This is like, what else am I going to reference? Am I going to reference the Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3? No. Am I going to reference the Super Mario World cartoon? No. Am I going to reference the new Super Mario Bros. Movie? No. Am I going to reference the original Super Mario Bros. Movie starring Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo? Yeah. I heard a thing recently that one of the people considered to play Wolverine in the first X-Men movie was Bob Hoskins, and I was like, what? And then I thought about it and I was like, no, actually, that's really good. That's actually a really good idea. Because he could absolutely play Wolverine. Short, hairy, angry. Perfect. Like, now I want to see Bob Hoskins as Wolverine. I think I gave it a thought, and like it's really good. It's a really good idea. Anyway, that's going to do it for us today. I want to thank everybody for watching the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big express thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Clem, Teak, Star, Ninja. I believe that was everybody. Jack Nicholson. No, I think like if we were gonna go with younger people from that era, like people from the era when Jack Nicholson was younger, I would have said Danny DeVito. Again, short, hairy, angry. I think people get too focused on this idea of Wolverine being a tall guy. He's like 5'4". Wolverine is a small Canadian man. And he should always be small. Represent the short kings. Speaking as somebody who is not short at all, represent your short kings. Mario, Wolverine. But yeah, that's going to do it for us today. The Year of RPGs will continue with more Paper Mario. Daylight Shooting Time continues with more Bioshock. After Bioshock, I think we're doing Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster. We're going to do a little mini Star Wars focus there. And the History of Stylish Action returns on Sunday with PN03, product number 03, which is the only game of the Capcom 5 you've probably never heard of, that you've probably never played, that you've probably never cared about. And honestly, for good reason. Don't worry, Ninja. Most of my mods are also short. Except for Signer. He's tall. The bastard. I'm not sure how tall Teak is. I think, like, in terms of mod height, I think San is probably the tallest, and then Teak. Chance might be short. I think Bane's a little shorter than I am. And then there's Ninja. And then there's Clem. Little Clem. Did you real? Teak is 5'10", so Sign is taller than he is. Yeah. Did you realise while we were doing this, this is a remix of the airship theme from Super Mario Bros. 3? This is from a time when they didn't constantly reference Super Mario Bros. 3. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think, like, going through this, we'll see some really fun musical references from a time when we didn't get a whole lot of that. Like, I think the first time they referenced older music in the mainline Mario series was probably Super Mario Sunshine. When they had the a cappella version of the World 1-1 theme in the secret stages. And then Galaxy did it a bunch, and then Galaxy 2 did it a bunch, and then so on and so forth. Even Odyssey does it a bunch. But this is from a time when that wasn't something that happened much, or at all. So it's kind of neat. Kind of neat. Yeah, isn't the Plagas laser in RE4 like the PNL 03? Let me look this up real quick. ERL 412. Yeah, it's not exact, but it is a reference. Maybe it's an unlockable weapon. Like, I've not played through PN03 all the way in over 20 years, so maybe it's an unlockable, like, maybe that number is an unlockable weapon, maybe it's an enemy. Who knows? We'll see. It's definitely not what you're expecting it to be. And, like, with Pragmata having come out now, a lot of people, apparently it's jumping up in price. Because people are interested in the similarities it has to Pragmata, which, like, having played it before, like, I've not even seen much of Pragmata, but, like, PN03 is not a game worth going out of your way for. That was my thought when I saw Pragmata way more vanquished than PN03. We'll get to it. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Let's have one more sound alert.
Just a moment.
No. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. If there isn't a daylight shooting time on Sunday, there will be the History of Silent Action, PN03. I hope everybody looks forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, I've not played that game properly in over 20 years. I did feature it on a stream very briefly, several years ago, but I don't even remember which stream it is. It's like, if you scour the archive, you can probably find footage of me playing it, but I don't even know which stream that would be in. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So, there's not really anything else to say, except thank you all for watching, have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.